conducted a fair amount of due diligence, as over the last several months. We've met with SMEs themselves. We've met with our alumni who live here. At a high level, I'd say that some of the challenges that we've seen, we have seen also and elsewhere in the world, even in Africa. The same things come up, from talent acquisition and management to investment and capital to skill building and networking. So, there are. We believe in our model. Our model addresses these pieces. It also, I will say that other topics have come up, the taxation structure and other things that we have to think about how to include in our model. So how we will do that is, we will continue to develop India business cases. We're already teaching cases in West and East Africa, cases of businesses based in India. We'll continue to develop those. We'll also gather a lot of feedback and insight, especially for our first cohort. So the structure, it actually has multiple dimensions. Our Immersion Weeks, which we ask our successful applicants to travel to Chennai 4 times over the course of 9 months for 4 separate 1-week Immersion Weeks. And this is where we teach a variety of modules led by Stanford faculty who travel and teach in person. And these modules vary from across the spectrum, from accounting to finance to operations to marketing to design thinking to HR practice. They're very carefully designed to be very practical. Stanford prides itself on its experiential learning model. They're not so theoretical. I mean, we're looking for SME leaders to participate, and I don't think they're looking for a lot of theory. They want to take tools and insights immediately back to their company so they can implement those. We'll also leverage local experts and local practitioners when it makes sense for specific modules. So, of course, we want to introduce as much local context as we can. So that will be a big part of the classroom experience. Secondly, I think one of our key differentiators is that we, between these immersion weeks, we have a team of staff who will be locally hired here, who will go into the company and lead tactical workshops for not only the CEO who participates, but for the entire management team, as we're trying to have an impact beyond just the CEO. So the entire company is on board with the type of transformation that we're teaching. So these workshops happen 4 times in each company. They're day-long workshops. Our staff go inside the company, so they travel to wherever the company is located, in whatever city it is, and they bring pieces of the curriculum inside the company. So the workshops are around operations and value chain and marketing strategy. The next piece is called Leadership Labs. Some of our feedback from our earlier days and our earlier cohorts of participants where we started is that it's fairly lonely to be the CEO of an SME, and sometimes hard to find people you trust to get feedback and input on challenges you're facing. So we take our cohort and we divide it into small groups. These groups we call Leadership Labs. They're facilitated by trained facilitators that are on our team, and they meet monthly, and it really provides a venue for these leaders to present and get feedback on business challenges they might be facing. So we aim to sort of create a trust-filled group that will continue over time. And really the design is, while we lead these throughout the 12-month program, they're designed to carry forward beyond the program, self-led by our participants. We've seen this happen successfully in West and East Africa. So the goal is that this sort of this leadership lab continues.